Hello, welcome to the EagleSix Airsoft video. We are testing this HK 417, and this one has came in for servicing and just sort of various problems to be fixed, please, basically. We have to go over a list. We have so essentially service plus mend issues, right? So we obviously stripped it down, we've done some inspection. One of the listed issues was that it was overhopping, so we've changed out the nub for a smaller nub. All right, so we've done a custom nub in there that's a lot smaller than what the previous one is in there, hence why that was overhopping. R Hop simply doesn't need as big a nubs as normal hop rubbers do. We also put a larger spring in there, so we've got an EagleSix M130 in there now to produce the required FPS the customer was looking for. There was a missing pin on the side here, so we've replaced the Laylax with the Laylax Trigger Pin. We added an AOE Spacer. Obviously we rebuilt the gearbox, double checked the shimming, so that way may well have changed. We've got when we tried to get the barrel back in there, we couldn't actually install it through this a barrel extension that's on the front of the gun, this one here. So that's loose. So this barrel extension here, the barrel wouldn't go through it. So basically we put a brand new one on there and it went through it just fine. It's clearly deformed somehow, which is just weird. But is what it is, and obviously we can't sort of force a barrel in there to because obviously what if it was pulling it off, because you know, or what if it was bending it? I mean, some of these barrels are brass, even the aftermarket ones, you know, and they can be flexed. My old P90, I had a Mad Bull aluminium barrel, and I extended it through the silencer. I ran it with a sling, and over 4 years of running it, I didn't realize that when I took the barrel out and I put it on a desk, it went whoom, 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 as it was going down this rolling down this desk, and I'd actually, I mean, you literally hold it up and just watch it curve. Great for shooting around corners, I guess, but not generally a requested feature, if you know what I mean, in an airsoft gun, having a curved barrel. Yeah, fun and games. What we're going to do is, so what else we did, we a customer requested that we take out a lot of the play. Basically we installed this M4 front pin, which is an expanding pin to take out the slack. So that's taken out quite a lot of the play now, because it really was a lot of wobble. The only thing is technically that's not as long as it should be, so feel free to not fall over on your gun, because obviously only a small portion of it is actually coming through here. It comes to about here and then stops. So like I say, it's only gripping it slightly, and then the remainder, I've done a small 3D printed extension, and we're just going to glue that on the end of the pin, basically, just so cosmetically it looks like the original pin, and that should make things nice and neat. But yeah, overall, that's pretty much what we're doing there, and then that's pretty much about it. Nothing else on there. I mean, obviously it took, you know, one of the longest things, quite frankly, was taking out the material on this outer barrel, so just in order to get it smoothly moving through there. But we're ready for demonstration. We'll just get this butt pad on. Thing's got this custom wiring through there. You've got to get it just right with bloody wiring. That's why we always leave the bars in there, you know, the wireless bar, rather than direct wiring. It means you can obviously smoothly move this up and down without catching any wires. Doing all right now. Righty. Sorry, I know it's boring, but I've got to make notes and stuff when we find things. Obviously, a big part of our quality control and making sure that somebody tests it before it goes out is that sometimes there can be a discrepancy between obviously what the customer's expecting and what the engineer has done, and obviously what's on this sheet. In theory, you know, everything should be all done and stuff, but also sometimes obviously you can't remember everything, so we make sure that obviously everything is double checked before it goes out the door. And therefore same thing as orders. When we pick and pack orders, obviously we get one person to pick it and we get a second person to check it. The FPS it is, and obviously how fast that can fire in a single shot, yeah, it's plus obviously R Hop, yeah, obviously it's a pretty domineering gun. So I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to do those bullet points now, and then we're gonna be able to get this back to you. So excellent, thank you.